Hey guys, history behind the warrior, and today I'm going to be talking about Baraka. Baraka is an alpha male tarkatan. Tarkatans are half human, half demon hybrids that come from Outworld. This would be partially retconned in the future, but in the original timeline, they come from Outworld. Tarkatans are vicious brutes, known for being very unintelligent and bloodthirsty, with the one exception being Baraka, which is why he's the alpha male of the group. At a certain age, Tarkatan males must survive the brutal ritual of blood. If they succeed, they can join Shao Kahn's army. Mortal Kombat 2. During the events of the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Baraka would lead an attack against the Wushu Academy with a horde of Tarkatans. This would kill many of the Shaolin monks, which made Liu Kang want to seek vengeance against Shao Kahn. And this would slowly build up to the second Mortal Kombat tournament. During the events of the second tournament, Baraka would conspire with Mileena to overthrow Shao Kahn and then rule Outworld together. This plan would never come to fruition as Mileena was murdered by Kitana and Shao Kahn was defeated by Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. After Shao Kahn's defeat by the hands of Liu Kang, Shao Kahn out of spite and rage would begin an invasion of Earthrealm. During the invasion, Shao Kahn would enlist Baraka as one of his generals. After Shao Kahn's defeat, it is later revealed that Baraka was in fact killed by Kung Lao's hat-trick fatality. Mortal Kombat 4. Baraka returns during Shinnok's invasion, being held together by staples. The reason for this is so Baraka can heal. Now I will let you guys know now that this is actually very contradicting, because at some point in Deception it says that he was actually brought back to life by Shinnok, but in here it says he got brought back together by, I don't know, using staples, which is really dumb anyway, so let's go with the Shinnok one. Baraka would be recruited by Quan Chi for Shinnok's army. Eager for vengeance against the people that killed him, Baraka happily joined. Although Baraka had joined Shinnok's forces, he had ulterior motives of betraying his new masters. Once again, this would not come to fruition as Shinnok would be defeated by Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat Deception. Due to the events of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Shao Kahn was dead. Baraka, seeking guidance, would find a new master in Onaga the Dragon King. During the events of Mortal Kombat Deception, Baraka would free Mileena from a prison in Edenia and recruit her into Onaga's ranks. Mileena would pose as Princess Kitana and use her position to misdirect the Edenian forces into combat against the Tarkatan raiding parties. The reason for this was to give the Dragon King more time to conspire his plans. At some point during Mortal Kombat Deception, Mileena would pass her command of Kitana's army over to Bo' Rai Cho. Bo' Rai Cho would be successful in defeating many Tarkatans, and this angered Baraka. Baraka would confront Mileena in the Beetle Lair, as he sensed favoritism growing between the two from Onaga. The two would fight with Baraka being killed. Although Baraka is a Tarkatan, he is not completely stupid, as he actually sent another Tarkatan in his place. After Baraka's apparent death, the Tarkatans would sever their ties with the Dragon King. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Baraka is seen on the forces of darkness in the Battle of Armageddon, where he is seen battling Kung Lao. At some point during the battle, after the Pyramid of Argus rises, he is killed by Kung Lao's Razor Hat. Mortal Kombat 9. Baraka is seen during the first Mortal Kombat tournament, where he's fighting on the side of Outworld. He is defeated by Johnny Cage in the second round of the tournament, with Shang Tsung encouraging his execution by the hands of Johnny Cage. The actor does, however, refuse to do so. During the tournament, Cyrax, a Lin Kuei ninja, would be spotted by Baraka and Shiva, talking to the Thunder God Raiden. Shang Tsung would learn of this and hire Baraka and Shiva to eliminate Cyrax. Although Cyrax was outmanned, he was not outmatched and managed to defeat the two. During the events of the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Baraka would lead his Tarkatan hordes on the Wuxi Academy, killing many of the monks and kidnapping Sonya Blade. During the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Baraka would participate in the first match against Jax. He is, however, defeated by the Earthrealmer. After Kitana's capture, Baraka is given the mission of guarding her, only to be confronted by Jade, who wishes to rescue her friend, and begins mocking the Tarkatan. The two fight, with Baraka having his head stomped on, knocking him out. Baraka later appears, gathering alongside Shao Kahn's other minions, since Shao Kahn has presumably been killed. The group then begin discussing who should take his throne. with Baraka arguing that Mileena should be the rightful successor to the throne of Outworld, although it is largely speculated that Baraka also favours Mileena due to her being half Tarkatan. Before the argument could continue, Shao Kahn would return. Baraka and all the other members would bow before the Emperor in a show of respect. Although this is the last time we see Baraka in Mortal Kombat 9, you do see a large number of Tarkatan hordes attacking Earthrealm during the invasion, so we can only presume that he was leading them. Mortal Kombat X. In Raiden's flashback to the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Baraka is seen in Outworld with his fellow Tarkatans, loading captive Shaolin monks who were taken prisoner due to Shang Tsung's raid on the Shaolin Temple. Baraka is rather cruel with how he handles the Shaolin monks. Even Devora reminds him that Shao Kahn wants the hostages alive, in which the Tarkatan replies that the wounds are not fatal. After all the Shaolin monks are put on the ship, they are ambushed by Raiden, Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Baraka would personally confront Raiden and attempt to defeat the Thunder God, but ultimately lose. 5 years prior to the main game, Baraka is seen as one of the loyal servants to the Empress Mileena. Baraka is seen alongside Mileena confronting Kotal Kahn as they are attempting to create a coup against her. During this confrontation, Reptile reveals her origins as a product of sorcery, and this actually has Ermac turn against her. Although many of Mileena's allies turn against her, Baraka refuses to betray her. This leads to a massive battle with Baraka fighting Devora, and this leads to his demise when he has his heart and brain ripped out by her stingers. And this is the sad end for Baraka. This character was never really cut any slack, but I like to think he died in a completely different way. Now no one here can deny that's really freaking cool what they've done with Baraka and the Xenomorph with merging them together. Now guys, I want your opinion. Would you prefer to have Baraka or the Xenomorph Tarkatan? Let me know in the comments below, and here's a preview for next week's episode.
Your soul is mine.
So next week guys, we're going to be covering Shang Tsung. As always, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video with all your friends, and I will see you guys next time.